What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In this video, we're going to be doing a crypto news and market update. We got some huge news in the past 24 hours, some news on why Ethereum and Chainlink are bullish. I'm going to go over a couple other altcoins as well and some NFT news. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so we got some huge news in the crypto space in the past 24 hours. Big things on Bitcoin, mass adoption, more institutions buying into crypto. We got big news on NFTs, as well as why Chainlink and Ethereum are both bullish right now as well. So jumping into the crypto markets, everything is slightly in the red right now. Cardano ADA is actually down 10% after that pump from Coinbase Pro announcing the listing. Today was the listing. So Coinbase.com hasn't announced anything yet. I do expect another pump to come when they announce that. That is the bigger platform for Coinbase. So that could be delayed for quite some time. We have no idea when Coinbase.com is going to add ADA. It's possible they wait until after the Goguen mainnet. But regardless, Coinbase Pro did add it. Other projects that have been listed on Coinbase Pro have been listed on Coinbase.com within just a few days. But we really have no idea yet until we get an official announcement. So it did drop 10% with the listing. I do expect ADA to be climbing though, like I've been saying with any big random announcements, also leading up to the official Goguen mainnet launch. So I'm still very bullish on ADA. It's still my top pick out of the top 10 for the highest return on investment throughout 2021. So lots of very bullish things coming, lots of major partnerships, lots of projects will be launching on the Cardano blockchain. All reasons to be very bullish on Cardano in the long term. But like I always say, the short term is very unpredictable. We could get major dips in the short term at any time, which is why I do dollar cost averaging. I buy the dips whenever we have them and spread out my purchases just to get lower buy-in average. So that small 10% dip, I'm not worried about. I definitely see ADA being one of the top performers still in 2021. So even if we hit $5 to $10 ADA, I'm not going to sell my entire bag. I'll sell small percentages, and then I'm going to let the rest ride in staking until the next bull market. So this is a very long-term hold for me because I see the vision here and I see the possibilities with this project. So everything else in the crypto markets are pretty much just a few percent in the red. We actually have Theta continuing to climb here. Getting close to $8.50. We also have Crypto.com rising, leading up to their mainnet launch. Cosmos is up 5%, which is another Ethereum competitor. We also have Chiliz, CHZ, a crypto in the NFT space, but this is up massively in the past month. So be very careful buying in the cryptos at their peak. If you buy a peak, you should always be prepared to hold very long term, and you should do your research and make sure it's a crypto project you believe in and has a great long-term vision, because if you buy a peak, most likely there is going to be dips, and that's why dollar cost averaging is good as well. So we also have Engine closing in, getting close to $3 now, a great project in the NFT space and doing a lot of huge things for long term. So out of the top 10, I did want to talk about Ethereum being bullish as well as Chainlink. So I've never really talked about Chainlink. I did do a review on it in the summer, and I was looking to buy into Chainlink around $2, but I never got that opportunity. So I'm actually going to be buying a small bag of Chainlink today because there are some bullish signals. They're getting into the NFTs space in a big way as well. So that definitely is one I want to pick up a small amount of to hold long term. So I am bullish on Ethereum in the short term, but I'm more bullish on Cardano in the long term. So Ethereum does have the layer 2 solution coming by end of March, which will also allow Uniswap version 3 to launch. I do think this will help boost the price of Ethereum in the short term, especially because we have stimulus checks coming out right now and a lot of other big things happening as well. So I definitely think Ethereum is undervalued right now just because of those gas fees, which has actually helped competitors like Cardano and BNB really rise very quickly. So I do believe with the reduction of those Ethereum gas fees, the Ethereum price will be rising again as demand picks up, especially with the launch of Uniswap version 3. So I do believe the price of Ethereum would have hit $3,000 by now if it wasn't for the gas fee problem, but that also gave opportunity for other Ethereum competitors to really get a huge boost in price. So with the launch of the layer 2 solution, I definitely think some demand is going to be coming back to Ethereum. So they actually have a solution that's coming out in July, an update for the Ethereum network that will not only reduce the gas fees, but it'll also make Ethereum deflationary. So some Ethereum tokens will be burned with every transaction, as far as I'm aware. So previously there's no max supply on Ethereum, and more Ethereums were being generated for transactions and mining. So the total supply has been increasing over time. Now with this new update, the total supply should be shrinking slowly over time. So that is something very bullish for Ethereum. There's actually an article I'm going to show you guys. Someone is stating that Ethereum could flip Bitcoin because it's now deflationary. I really don't think that's possible in the short term, but I definitely think that's something that could help bring some demand to Ethereum and help the price be on a steady rise again. Alright guys, so I'm going to be launching a new trading series very soon, and that's $10,000 in stocks versus $10,000 in cryptos. We're going to be swing trading these both and comparing these side by side to see which one can hit $100,000 first. I think this will help give perspective to some stock investors on why they shouldn't be skipping out on the crypto space as well. So I will let you guys know more about this trading series as it gets closer to launching. Also, I do recommend you guys follow me on Twitter for more regular updates and more altcoin calls. So at JRNYcrypto, if you guys do want to follow me, I do regular updates throughout the day. So I did post about SPI yesterday, which is the token for the shopping.io platform. I posted this when it was around $60 to $64, and now SPI is at around $85. It just hit $92 just about an hour ago. And that's because they just did a live AMA and they announced new exchanges. They just announced Bittrex listing, which is their first centralized exchange. That listing is coming this weekend. They have more exchanges in the works. They have some big crypto partnerships that are going to be announced soon, among some other things as well. So I will go over the updates more in the video tomorrow. So if you guys do want to learn more about this, I will be going over those updates in tomorrow's video. But overall, this is still a very low market cap, but it is at its all-time high as well. So like I say, if you're going to buy at a peak, be prepared to hold long-term. Make sure it's a project you see the long-term vision in and you trust to hold long-term. All right, guys, so jumping into the crypto news on fortune.com, we got crypto marketplace OpenSea raises $23 million to be the Amazon of NFTs. So this is one of the main NFT platforms if you guys do want to buy, sell, and trade NFTs. Also, there's Rarible and many other platforms coming out as well. So this is very interesting. I really like what the NFT space is doing for cryptocurrencies as well. It's bringing a lot of celebrities, artists, and musicians into the crypto space that probably wouldn't have otherwise. And that alone is bringing a lot of retail investors into the space as well. So definitely liking what's going on with NFTs. I'm definitely looking to get into NFTs myself, create some NFTs, and invest in some NFTs. So deflationary ETH2 could flip Bitcoin, Messari analyst says. So senior research analyst at Messari predicts that Ether could overtake Bitcoin as the top crypto asset once its ETH2 overhaul is complete. So making Ethereum deflationary is definitely a huge bonus to holding Ethereum. Also, major updates for Ethereum 2 will definitely make the network faster and cheaper for the gas fees as well. But I really don't think it's going to overtake Bitcoin, at least not anytime soon, because institutions are buying up Bitcoin and not really buying up much Ethereum. So the selling point of Bitcoin over Ethereum as a store of value asset boils down to its monetary policy being very predictable and the Bitcoin blockchain being very secure. I think that with the shift to ETH2 and the proof of stake, Ethereum may actually potentially be more secure than Bitcoin. So his second point here is that Ethereum will be deflationary. So then every year there is actually less and less Ether in existence because it's being burnt. So I don't think these two features alone is going to make Ethereum overtake Bitcoin and flip Bitcoin in market cap. I think it would really take a massive shift, especially since Ethereum has so many competitors like Cardano. Cardano could easily take the market share, and then it would be pretty much impossible for Ethereum to flip Bitcoin, in my opinion. So it is good that Ethereum is becoming deflationary. This is definitely a feature that will help bring more investors to the Ethereum token. But I definitely don't think it's going to be flipping Bitcoin anytime soon. So we have more institutions getting into Bitcoin and Ethereum, basically stating this is Asia's MicroStrategy. So this company drops another 50 million on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Chinese tech company Meitu has dropped another 50 million on ETH and Bitcoin, taking its total holding up to $90 million. So nowhere near the holding of MicroStrategy, but it is a start. And the more institutions we see buying into Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then other cryptos eventually as well, that's just more companies. Eventually there will be a snowball effect where more and more institutions and companies want to get into holding Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. So having more and more institutions rolling in is always a great sign. So another great topic here today, Bitcoin better than gold if you study it. I 100% agree with this. There's a lot more features to Bitcoin being a better store of value than gold. And I do think a lot of traditional investors are awakening to this. So in a lot of ways, if you study it, it's better than gold. It's easier to store. You can move it around more quickly. And that value, that trusted network is growing. And you can also send it much cheaper than you can send gold as well. So more mass adoption for Bitcoin. Bitcoin can be sent with a tweet as BottlePay Twitter app goes live. Users can send Bitcoin to and from their Twitter accounts following the launch of BottlePay's Disruptor payment app. Just more and more ways you can use Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is just going to push mass adoption even more. So another great article today. So Bank of America analyst slams Bitcoin. Buying one Bitcoin is like owning 60 cars. So Bank of America has never liked Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin is a major threat to big banks. So this Bank of America analyst is claiming Bitcoin to be exceptionally volatile, impractical, and an environmentally disastrous asset that's useless as a store of wealth or an inflation hedge, which is a very bold statement, seeing as Bitcoin was only $3,000 mid-March of 2020 and is now over $50,000. So he also went on to claim that Bitcoin is an impractical method of payment as it can only handle 1,400 transactions per hour compared to the 236 million transactions processed by Visa. The funny thing is though, Visa and MasterCard and PayPal are all getting into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency services, all getting in throughout 2021, making Bitcoin much more accessible. So I just think the banks are trying to fight this as hard as possible because it is a major threat. Cryptocurrency allows you to be your own bank and gives less reason for people to keep more and more money within their bank. Less money in the banks means less money the banks have to use to make more money. So another statement here, a single Bitcoin purchase at a price of $50,000 has a carbon footprint of 270 tons, the equivalent of 60 ICE cars. Which is just another statement trying to trash Bitcoin. So this is why a lot of cryptocurrencies are moving over to proof of stake, like Ethereum is working on, switching to Ethereum 2 is going to switch from proof of work to proof of stake, which will cause much less of a carbon footprint. So I think this is a ridiculous statement and a ridiculous argument. Clearly, Bitcoin has been a great hedge against inflation, and institutions would not be buying it. Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal would not be getting into offering Bitcoin and crypto-related services if Bitcoin was really this horrible as this bank analyst is making it sound. All right, guys, so last articles for the day, as I did mention, Chainlink being bullish. So 3 key Chainlink price metrics signal Link is gathering strength. Chainlink is down 30% from its all-time high, but on-chain and derivatives indicators show that there is an increasing interest from investors. So the data does show that interest is rising and buying pressure is continuing. On-chain data displays strength. Also a very important thing here, like I did mention, Chainlink is getting into the NFT space. Price could surge over support for dynamic NFTs, which is huge, with Chainlink being an Oracle project as well. So perpetual smart contracts that use oracles to communicate with and react to external data and systems. The Oracle allows the NFT to use external data systems as a mechanism for minting, burning NFTs, trading peer-to-peer, and checking state. So that's a massive use case that I think is going to be huge for Chainlink, which is why I'm going to be picking up a small bag of Chainlink for the short term as well. With NFTs booming so much and combining this with oracles where it can automatically mint or burn NFTs based on different data and systems is huge. So that's it for today's crypto news and market update. I hope you guys found it useful. Don't forget, my crypto giveaway is coming to an end, 10 days left now. There's going to be 25 winners of $1,000 of crypto each. Very simple to enter here and get daily entries. Very simple stuff to do if you guys do want to participate and you support the channel anyways. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.